Members of Congress, I have the high privilege and the distinct honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
Maybe it was the occasion, President Trump's first address before both houses of the US Congress, or maybe it was his tone. But after a chaotic 6 weeks in office, supporters and critics of President Trump seem to agree that Trump appeared more presidential on Tuesday. He also toned down his recent criticism of adversaries and allies across the world.
America is willing to find new friends and to forge new partnerships where shared interests align. We want harmony and stability, not war and conflict. We want peace wherever peace can be found. America is friends today with former enemies. Some of our closest allies decades ago fought on the opposite side of these terrible, terrible wars. This history should give us all faith in the possibilities for a better world.
The speech was largely focused on domestic issues, promising to crack down on illegal immigrants, rebuild US infrastructure and reform healthcare. His one mention of China, his oft-repeated claim that 60,000 US factories have closed down since China joined the World Trade Organization, a claim quickly rejected by Beijing.
According to the latest report issued by the U.S.-China Business Council and the University of Oxford, the bilateral trade and two-way investment between China and the United States in 2015 created 2.65 million jobs in the U.S. I think this figure speaks volumes.
Many of the opposition Democrats did not applaud. Just a few months ago, they and most of the world believed it would be Hillary Clinton addressing Congress, not Trump. They were also critical of what now President Trump failed to mention, the areas in which, until recently, the U.S. used to lead.
Perhaps most astoundingly, at a time when the scientific community is virtually unanimous in telling us that climate change is real, that it is caused by human activity, that it is already causing devastating problems in our country and all over the world, I did not hear President Trump say one word, not one word, about the need to combat climate change.
In fact, Trump told Washington and the world not to expect U.S. global leadership. His campaign message of America first, now repeated in front of the U.S. Congress.
My job is not to represent the world. My job is to represent the United States of America.
Yeah, there are many opinions about President Trump's address. CGTN has obviously been speaking to a lot of people. You know, my view is that there was very little new in this foreign policy speech, very little detail, but its tone, that last comment about I'm not the leader of the world, I'm the leader of the United States, that inward-looking nature will be noticed not just by adversaries, but by allies as well. It's going to be very interesting. We've got very little new detail about foreign policy, but the tone has been set for the next at least 4 years.
We'll see how long that can last.
Yeah.
Nathan.